Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making home-style chicken pot pie in a Ninja Speedi. Alright, I'm starting out in my Ninja Speedi. I have 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts I put in here. I'm going to dump in some chicken broth. This is 4 cups. And I dump some over top of the chicken because we're going to season it. I want the seasoning to stick to the chicken. Alright, I'm using my standard go-to seasoning, my McCormick's Himalayan pink salt with black pepper and garlic. If you don't have this, little salt, little pepper, little garlic powder, maybe a little onion powder. And if you don't have a Ninja Speedi, you can do this on top of the stove in a large skillet. Alright, now that I have that seasoned, I'm going to close my lid down and make sure we're set. We're in air fry. We want to go to the rapid cook setting. Alright, now I'm going to turn my Speedi on. And we're going to go down to the steam setting. And I'm going to set my time for 15 minutes. The temperature is automatically set. You don't mess with that. Now after this gets done steaming, I'm going to pull the chicken out, set it aside, and we'll move on with the next step. Alright, now that my chicken's done, I set it aside. I'm going to shred it. I turn this on to saute high, saute sear. I have some frozen peas and carrots. This is a 12-ounce bag. I'm going to dump about half in there, about 6 ounces. And I have some southern style hash browns. All there is little diced up potatoes. This here is a 32-ounce bag. I'm not going to use all that. I'm going to dump in about a cup and a half worth of potatoes. Give that a stir. And I think I'm going to add a little more peas and carrots. This is to your liking. And just a little more potatoes. Now I have a cornstarch slurry here. It's roughly about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and about 4 tablespoons of water. I'm going to add that down in. And I'm going to allow this to come up to a boil to heat those vegetables through, soften them up, and to start to thicken this up. And if I need to, I'll add a little more cornstarch in, but we'll wait and see on that. I'm going to go ahead and shred my chicken up and get it back in there while this thickens up. Okay, while I was off camera, I added in 2 more tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 more tablespoons of water. I added in a teaspoon of my McCormick's sea salt seasoning, because I needed more seasoning. A half a teaspoon of celery seed, that's optional, and a half a teaspoon of dry parsley. Now I turn this off, you can see how nice and thick that is. I have a tube of crescent rolls here. I'm going to get these open and we're going to layer them on top. Now puff pastry would also work great for this, but the store didn't have any, so I resorted to crescent rolls. I'm going to go ahead and get these opened. And it's a windy, cold day out there today, guys, so this is going to be a welcoming meal. I'm going to take my crescent rolls, roll them out like this, and lay them on top of the chicken pot pie filling. Alright, I'm just going to throw this little bit away. Now I'm going to close my lid down. We're already set on air fry. I'm going to turn this back on, and I'm going to go back up to the air fry setting. Let it set at 390. I'm going to set my time for, we're going to do 10 minutes. We want the crescent rolls to get nice and golden brown and puff up some, to be sure they're cooked through. It might not take 10 minutes, it might take a few more minutes. I'll keep an eye on it and see how long it takes. Alright, this went for 5 minutes. You can see how nice and golden brown and fluffed up that crescent roll is. I'm going to let this sit in here with the power off for about 5 minutes to help it to set up a little bit so it's easier for serving. Then we'll go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Put a little fresh parsley on there for a little added flavor and some color. Let me get in here. Start out with some of this crescent roll. Light, flaky. Delicious. Get a nice hearty piece of chicken with some of this chicken gravy and vegetables. It's really delicious, well seasoned, has good chicken flavor. That crescent roll crust on top goes well with it. Guys, that's really delicious and was really easy. And like I said, if you don't have a Ninja Speedi, do everything in a large skillet. Then after you put your crescent roll on, put it in a 350-degree oven for 15 or 20 minutes so that crescent roll is nice and golden brown. Alright, there you have it. Homestyle chicken pot pie and a Ninja Speedi. Thanks for watching and supporting me. Remember, love what you eat and eat what you love.